Welcome to Tairimo Boys podcast. I'm your host Cody. With me in second chair is Jeremy.
What's up?
With me in third chair is Ryan.
Hey.
Today we're gonna be doing our very first ever year-end review, where we review all of our reviews in 2025, talk about what we liked, what we disliked, and just how the year was overall. So, boys, we reviewed a lot of stuff last year.
Yes, we did.
So, starting off, Jeremy, what were some standout reviews that you really enjoyed? Well, let's just say standout movies that you really enjoyed.
Standout movies. This may shock some people, but Predator Badlands was definitely a standout movie of the year for me.
Yeah.
And by far, one of the best movies of the year.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I remember seeing that. Like, a lot of people didn't like the movie. Like, I don't understand why.
I can see, I heard a lot of the critiques on it, and I listened to a lot of different reviews. I'm like, why is everybody's opinion so goddamn different than mine? And I can see on some of the stuff where they're coming from, but I liked it because we saw the Predator's point of view. That's something we haven't gotten before. So, just to me, it was a phenomenal movie.
Right, Ryan, did you ever get the chance to see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. It looks like I'm gonna like it.
Oh, yeah. In my opinion, you're missing out.
Yeah, I would say that Predator Badlands was my favorite movie in the theaters this year.
Yeah, I'm going to say this movie of the year for me. And there was a lot of good ones. I mean, I've seen a ton of movies in theaters, but that was definitely up there.
Yeah, Jeremy's got like some AMC pass. They see his movies all the time.
Yes, I do get to see 4 movies a week. So
yeah, he's watching more movies than me and Ryan.
I see the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the even uglier.
What about some other standout review movies, Jeremy?
Another one I did also really, really enjoy that caught me off guard because I didn't know anything about it was Predator Killer of Killers. That was another standout one for me.
All Predator stuff.
Yeah. Well, go figure.
Jeremy,
okay.
You're sticking to like all the Predator stuff and not mentioning stuff like African Kung Fu Nazis.
That was going to be my next one. God damn it, you ruined it for me. That was absolutely a standout B-list movie that I loved. I was getting to it. God damn it.
That is going to be like my complete like standout movie because that movie had
no
reason being as good as it was.
To this day I still think about it. I'm like, that movie literally has no reason being as good as it was. And god damn it, where's our African Kung Fu Nazis too?
I need to look that up and see what's going on with it.
On the way, according to the comment section.
It was supposed to be here. We were supposed to have it in 2025.
Well, maybe Hitler wasn't available.
He's taking the rest of his PTO.
Ryan, what about you? What are some movies that you enjoyed reviewing?
Well, the first one I was going to say was African Kung Fu Nazis. Because I have never tripped on every drug known to man at once. But if I had, I imagine the resulting trip would have been that movie.
All right, there's our award for the year. It goes to African Kung Fu Nazis.
Seriously, it does.
Would have thought.
Tairimo Boys Certified Award of the Year. African Kung Fu Nazis. Official.
I'm also going to give a shout out to Happy Gilmore 2, which I didn't expect, given its lack of Nazis. And maybe Kung Fu. Is there Kung Fu in that movie?
There was Kung Fu and Kung Fu Hustle.
I'm going Kung Fu Hustle. So I'm going to give a shout out to Happy Gilmore 2. I wish I could say any of the 12 Predator movies that Jeremy loves, but
You can tell I love Predator.
I haven't seen any of them.
You got some catching up to do.
Yeah. And my final shout out to one of the greatest movies of all time, Road Max Fury Wars Thunderdome, whatever the fuck.
Road Wars Max Fury, Ryan. We watched a lot of shitty movies this year. We'll get into that section. But yeah,
one didn't even see the light of day.
Which one?
The one we canceled, Popeye.
Oh, that's right.
We're not watching this again.
Yeah, Ryan decided to play hooky for a while, and
I'm actually disappointed that I didn't get to review that one because I watched the original Popeye cartoon religiously at our grandparents, and I could have spun a story, a wax poetic about that.
Well, I was saying, whenever we do a boys talk chop, we'll talk about it, but we just haven't gotten around to it. Jeremy's work schedule lately, so it's in the cards. I certainly ain't watching that movie a second time.
Oh God, no. It was hard enough the first time.
Ryan tormented us to Ghostbusters 2016 twice. So.
man.
We ain't doing Popeyes twice.
Should have said that was a standout movie. Ghostbusters 2016.
That was last year, Ryan. Just some ones that the other boys didn't mention. Stardust, Princess Bride-like movie. I know all three of us thoroughly enjoyed it. Count of Monte Cristo. I hate when Jeremy chooses movies, but for some reason, whenever he chooses movies, they're either acceptably average, like The Proposition, or insanely good, like The Count of Monte Cristo. I can tell you, V for Vendetta is a lot different after watching that movie.
Right, The Count of Monte Cristo is always a solid banger.
Yeah.
Another one we don't
My
think.
favorite books.
Ryan, you haven't read it since you were like a teenager or something.
It's true. Still one of my favorite books. Only because I haven't read a single book since then.
Last one I'll mention too is when we watched season 1 of Secret Level.
Oh, yeah.
Really enjoyed that. And by the way, we got a new Mega Man game announced since then.
Yeah, and the trailer for that was shorter than the Secret Level episode.
That's fair.
They showed like one level and it looks like it's going to be like a fireworks man or something.
Secret Level was just good. I love that. I love that series.
I wonder if they've made any progress in like season 2.
Jeez, I hope so. Maybe we'll get some endings.
No, it'll be more cliffhangers.
More open-ended.
All right. Next question. Jeremy, what were some standout bad movies that we watched this year and reviewed?
Mickey 17.
Okay, I was gonna
fucking hate that movie.
Okay, I was gonna talk about it. Like when we reviewed Mickey 17, Ryan absolutely loved it. I was middle ground and Jeremy hated it. And I was the one who was like most looking forward to it.
How often do you hear me actually speak hate about a movie or that I actually disliked a movie? Normally I'm just like, it's whatever. You know, I saw it once. Mickey 17 was painful for me.
The reason I'm mentioning it is because like I forgot the movie existed. Like I heard it like a week or two ago. I was like, oh yeah, well, we watched that movie. And it was like average.
Average? That's putting it nicely.
Jeremy, putting it nicely is calling Tron Ares average, but I'll get into that. Ryan, do you remember Mickey 17?
I do.
Okay, glad. You certainly didn't say it during one of your favorites, though.
No, it's not one of my favorites.
This year was like so average whenever it came to movies. Like Mickey 17, like Mission Impossible was average.
Yeah.
I felt like Happy Gilmore looking back was average. Five Nights at Freddy's
like
2 was average. Tron Ares is so average, that's bad.
Okay, so I wasn't a part of that review because I was playing hooky at the time. I actually enjoyed Tron Ares, which is going to shock everybody.
Okay, well, like I said, we'll watch Ready Player One in a few weeks.
Yep.
We'll fix that.
But I get everybody's beef with it. I totally understand that. So
before we hijack that, do you have anything else, Jeremy? You're not going to tread into the B list.
I'm really, really scared too.
Well, the only two you were there for are the African Kung Fu Nazis and Snow White and the Seven Samurai, so.
Yep.
Don't worry, Ryan will probably tread heavily into the B list. Spin him with the ones who got tormented with it. Alright, Ryan, what about you? What are some of the crappy movies we watched this year?
Let's start out with Snow White and the Seven Samurai.
There we go.
By the way, viewers at home, we watched 3 Asylum movies this year, and they are on our ban list from now on. It's Snow White and the Seven Samurai, Road Wars, Max Fury, and Tomb Invader.
Tomb Invader, which is my second one.
You boys went through the trenches while I was out.
I ain't gonna list Road Wars.
You liked it that much?
I didn't like it that much, but it was a fun review.
It had a little bit of heart in it, like I mentioned during the review.
Yeah.
It's just, it felt very low budgety. Like I said during it, like they were just trying to cash in on Furiosa. Came out.
You know, one, I do got to give a shout out to the series boys as well. Twisted Metal 1, Season 1. Surprised the hell out of me how good it was.
Well, Jeremy, we're talking about bad movies right now.
I know. It just occurred to me. I was like, you know what? We haven't even mentioned Twisted Metal at all.
So, me and Jeremy reviewed Twisted Metal in season 1 and 2. Those will be 2 different reviews. They're in the backlog. I haven't gotten around to editing them yet. Those should be out in the next few weeks. But those were thoroughly good.
Yes.
By the way, Ryan, you're not going to mention Killer Witches from Outer Space.
Oh, yeah. And coming up third, Killer Witches from Outer Space, which looked like a student film.
There was a student film. Like maybe high school student, by the way, too. Like all our like bad movies are like freaking B-list or blockbuster. Like Did we really review anything bad that was retro?
Bad? There is not one movie on our list on a retro that I would say was bad.
Yeah, like Red Sonja was maybe like the worst on the list,
Maybe worse on the list, but
it was
one
fun.
of the better reviews. That was just a fun review.
Yeah, we had so much fun reviewing that. I highly recommend watching that if you haven't yet. Although if you're on our channel, you probably watched it.
Yeah, Stardust was another one of those just super fun reviews. Those are probably my two favorite reviews we did.
I need to rewatch Stardust. Like that's a movie that sticks with you.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in Kung Fu Hustle too. We need to watch that again.
Yeah. And our star of the year, African Kung Fu Nazis, deserves a rewatch.
I was gonna ask next, like, okay, what movie gets an award? But it sounds like it's the African Kung Fu Nazis. We've already
Yeah, absolutely. Out of nowhere too.
Yeah, we watched a lot of good stuff this year. We also watched a lot of bad stuff from all the complaining. But like I said, like most like the new movies that came out were just so average. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 wasn't better than the first one. I mean, I enjoyed Superman when I watched it, but it's like now I'm looking back at it, it's like it might be above average. We'll see.
As a movie watcher that goes, pretty much 4 times a week, there wasn't a ton of good shit. Like, and I saw a lot of stuff that we didn't even get around to reviewing yet. But one I just got to do a fair shout out to that I saw that you boys definitely need to see, and I'm sure we'll review it at some time, is Eternity. That was one of the better blockbusters, in my opinion, of the year.
What's it about?
It is about when you die, you go to like an intermediate place before you choose your eternity. That is like the premise of the movie. It is a fantastic, hilarious, feel-good movie.
Didn't you put it in the backlog?
Mm-hmm. It's there.
We'll get around to it.
We will definitely get around to that one.
By the way, looking at this year's movies, there's not a whole lot either. Like most of the shit's like sequels.
I've already seen some new movies this year.
What we have on the list is Mario Galaxy movie, Mortal Kombat 2, Supergirl and Clayface. We got Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. We're debating the Resident Evil and Street Fighter movie we need to see.
I'll be watching both, of course.
Those aren't going to be dog crap. And then in December of next year, for Tairimo Boys, we get even more sequels with Violent Night 2 and Dune 3. So, Jeremy, those movies, which ones are you kind of looking forward to?
I am really looking forward to Dune 3. I want to see how this plays out. Heavily invested into it at this point. I don't know. There's a few movies I'm looking forward to, and stuff. It'd be the most random movies that pop up on my radar that I'll go and watch and just be surprised by. Kind of like how Bullet Train was. Bullet Train was one of the biggest surprises to me, and we did that a while back.
Well, sorry, fans at home, you don't get to watch Bullet Train. That's in the Tairimo vault.
Forever. For good reason.
No, if they give us enough money, it comes out. But yeah, it's just a boring as shit review when we're trying to figure out how podcasting works.
Which is a shame because it's such a good movie.
Ryan,
That's okay. We live and we learn.
Ryan, what about you?
What am I looking forward to? Dune 3, Supergirl. Oh, and definitely number one is definitely The Odyssey.
Yeah,
I would buy a ticket for that right now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up.
I'm really hyped for that. We'll probably watch the old Odyssey too, right before it.
Mine as well.
I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna read my first book in 35 years.
I'll read if there's a lot of pictures.
Speaking of reading, do we have our Christmas presents available?
Yes, I
sure do.
All right, time to open it.
Oh, God. I'm so scared. I know what I get for Christmas every year.
Well, I said during our Jingle All the Way review last year what we were going to be getting plenty of. Go ahead, boys, open it up, because I'm ready to announce what we're going to be reviewing sometime this year.
Oh, shit, it's a comic book.
Oh, well, gave that away. That came from a comic store.
Also, I don't know how many comic book stores you've been to, but they sell a lot of other things besides a comic book. Jesus fuck.
What'd you get, Ryan?
Oh, God, I'm so scared. I do remember. Oh, my God.
What'd you get, Jeremy?
Oh, my God.
Did you get plenty of Harley Quinn fart comics?
Oh, my God. Yes, I did.
I'm happy to announce we will be reviewing Harley Quinn Fartacular, Silent but Deadly, sometime this year.
God damn it. I do remember you saying that. In this issue, farts. Question. Oh, no question mark. In this issue, farts. With an asterisk. Artificial rub and smell farts.
Yeah, it's a scratch and sniff comic.
Oh my god. You gotta be shitting me.
Jeremy, what else did you get for Christmas?
The Steam games we don't talk about.
Name them, Jeremy.
No, I don't even know what. I know it has to do with Hitler and furries.
Par for the course every year. Merry fucking Christmas.
Every year. Okay, hold on. I'll get you the name. This is why this shit can't see the light of day of library. Love with furry. Every goddamn year. And then, sex with Hitler.
Get what you like.
Fucking
All right.
every year. I don't get Cole. I get Hitler sex video games and furry shit.
Harley Quinn Park comics. Don't forget about those.
Yeah.
All right. Other than that, we've got some announcements to make. First off, we want to thank all of our viewers. We hit 100 subscribers. So we are going to be doing our 100 subscriber special that we promised back when we reviewed the Super Mario Brothers movie. I don't know which one it was. It was either the really old one or the new one. But we're going to be reviewing Battlefield Earth.
So you guys don't have to watch it.
Yeah, it's considered like one of the worst movies of all time. Other than that, we've got Running Man, the old Arnold Schwarzenegger coming soon. We're watching Aztec Batman, Ready Player One. Sorry, mentioned Jeremy. We'd like to do like a little bit more like westerns and martial arts movies, so expect some of those this year. Of course, we always jump into this year for me, epic, especially when we get to Tairimo anniversary. Our 3-year anniversary of doing the podcast. We're going to review both the like remake of Conan the Barbarian and Red Sonja.
It'll be fun.
Not going to be as fun as the originals, though.
No, but it will be a fun one.
Yep. All right. Let's scale this bad boy.
At the year?
Yeah. So, Jeremy, on a scale of 1900 to 2001, where would you rank this year?
Oh, Jesus. And the 90s were full of good movies. This year was not full of good movies, so we're going to put this a lot closer to 2001.
Okay. Ryan, what about you?
1905.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
This scale makes a lot of sense than normal.
Yeah. We're all over the place with this one.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening to our episode of Tairimo Boys podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what some of your standout movies were for the year. Don't forget to ring the fucking bell. Stay tuned for more episodes.